Now, this morning I'm going to come on here and I'm going to give you a link down here below, right down here below, to Eric Sprott. He's on CNBC. And I want you to see firsthand what a jackal looked like. I mean, exactly what they really truly look like. And I want you to see how a puppet, a puppet of the establishment, responds and reacts when you get a man like Eric Sprott that is just flat out telling you the truth. I mean, just telling you the truth. And I want you to see the disdain that they have for truth because they are devils. I want you to see that. I mean, they intend to cast doubt on you and I. And I'm going to tell you right now, I think Eric Sprott got it right. I think I've got it right. And been having it right for quite some time. And I'm going to tell y'all people what the whole game plan is. Huh? The end game plan as far as this financial thing is to crash the damn thing. I mean, to crash every bit of it, to crash this fiat, phony, paper Ponzi scheme that is only backed up by the word of Ben Shalom Bernanke, the federal government, United States of America, and the dollar, all which is nothing but just a house of cards. It's nothing but just paper. Do y'all know what paper is? Paper. That's all it is. It's just paper. And then whenever they want to print money, they just reach up into the thin air. They say this is how much we got. Let me see, how much money do we need today? Well, today we need $1 trillion. Okay, we're going to print $1 trillion. What is that $1 trillion? Where does it come from? What is it backed up by? Huh? No, the ideal is for us to stay the course, to keep buying this silver. We are little small fries. Eric Sprott is a big fish in the pond because he has the capital to be able to do it with. And just like Jake Stepford said, over this past weekend, regardless of what these liars are selling, 1 million ounces of silver flew off the shelves over the weekend in the month of September. 3 million ounces has already been sold. That means, okay, again, somebody out there is not as dumb as this system think we are. You see, and then at the end of the video, he tries to turn around and make everything seem like, oh, okay, you bottled water and you got holes in the backyard. You know, it's a good thing I ain't there. And it's a good thing that they do these things across the thing because I grab him by his little pencil neck and I take and snap his head. That's what I do. Because you know the reason why? Because these people lie in wait to deceive. These people, they live and they got all the outlets. They have every media outlet. They got every financial thing covered, all the markets from left and right. So when they get people like Jim Rogers, Eric Sprott, and these people up here, Max Kaiser and stuff, who are for the little people. Because after all, what did QE1 and QE2 do for us? Nothing. It ain't do nothing for us. Everything is going in reverse. Nobody's getting any pay raises. The jobs that used to be here, that people was making a whole bunch of money, they ain't coming back. They've been outsourced. They ain't coming back. And central banks, for the first time in the history of mankind, is now amassing physical assets, i.e. gold and silver. Where are they at? Why come they're not telling you people that? Why do they keep deceiving you? See, it's like these religions in the world. They lie in wait to deceive because it profits them to lie to you to deceive. And when you get somebody like me that comes up on the scene and say, here's the truth. Those of you who love lies, live lies, and choose to be deceived by the lies, you end up getting mad at me because your handlers has trained you very well. I tell you, it's a very chaotic situation and a chaotic condition. But I would tell you this. Hey, you see this flame right here? This flame is an example of how inflation is heating up. I mean, it is heating up. Don't you feel it when you go to the gas pump? Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it when you go to the grocery store? Don't you feel it? Huh? Where is the news media now and the outcry of these outrageous gas prices now super unleaded and diesel over $4 a gallon. Where is it? Huh? Look at it. See that? That's this flame right here. Inflation. It burns, don't it? Woo, it burns that pocket, huh? Hey, there used to be a time that people would say, you know, them people can't keep no money in pocket, just burn them. Well, you can't keep no money in your pocket now. You know why? Because it's being burnt up because of the policies, because of the money printing, because of all these people who seem to be, who made them the experts? Who made them the experts? I know. I'm just a simple common man, live way out in the country next to a creek. I believe me, I know. Remember, a poor man's wisdom is always despised. Why? Because everybody else thinks they're so intelligent. Well, we're going to see. But I tell you what, they have done nothing. Your government and all these lying politicians have done nothing to help you. And you ought to see some of the things that old Romney invested in and how much taxes he's been levying. He ain't even been paying his taxes. And he's going to run for president. Jesse Ventura's right for all this two-party dictatorship. He's just flat out right. But hey, irresponsible money print is still going to keep going. You know why? Because they are all liars. They're all liars. I'm going to put this link down below. I think you need to go listen to what Eric Sprott says. And it's amazing to me how he maintains his poise as these jackals and dogs sit back in utter disdain. Can you imagine a so-called professional newscaster doing this? On a live broadcast. And then just watch his face and look at the communication of it. And look how he mocks and smirks at the end of it. I'll tell you where he's going to be at. Every single one of you that follow that philosophy the way that they believe, you keep following this government. You keep following and keep staying dumb on purpose and stupid and ignorant. You're going to find yourself in a soup line and in a FEMA camp. You just keep going it. Keep doing it. But all those of you that are informed, you keep going out buying food. Every time you go to the store, bring back a canned good. Bring back a canned good. Get some clean water in your house. Get some clean water in your house. And if you got money, and you should have some money, and I ain't talking about Federal Reserve notes, this is money right here. You need to go out and take them Federal Reserve notes, and anytime you can take a piece of paper and you can get some real tangible assets, you are a very intelligent person. But I tell you what, the dumbness in this society is utterly appalling and amazing. Utterly appalling. Now we got J.P. Morgan. Now they're on the hook. They're on the hook now. We're going to see what type of integrity our system has. I don't have not one bit of confidence in it at all. But I tell you the one thing I do hope. The reason why we buy silver, because we want to crash the money. We want to crash the fiat currency. That's the whole purpose and whole reason. We the little small fries, we go out and we wake up as many people as we can to get them to understand economics and financials so they can understand what money really truly is and what the central banks are doing and what our government is doing. And then the big movers and shakers, Eric Sprott is getting a hold of the people who got deep pockets. And then all of us put together and stuff. The whole idea is to crash the damn system that is built on lies. And it is a damnable system.